everyone. Erelu Sherry Adegbeson here, and welcome to Sherry Speaks. Welcome to day 4. Congratulations for making it to day 4 of this challenge. So, this is day 4 of discovering your passion. Like I said earlier on, congratulations. Yesterday, we uncovered themes and patterns related to your passion. And today, I would be sharing with you avenues for exploration and ways your passion could transform into a career should you intend to make your passion or turn your passion into a career, a successful one at that. Right. Our topic today is exploring and assessing your area of passion. And that's what I want us to focus on today. I've come up with this question. Are you ready to venture out? And I'll tell you why I'm asking this question. It's all about you getting out of your comfort zone, getting out of your normal routines, the routines you're familiar with, going out and finding that you. And in order to find the you that you're looking for, you need to get out of your comfort zone. That's why I've asked this question on the screen. Are you ready to venture out? Right? Indeed, I need you to have this at the back of your mind, right? I need you to have this at the back of your mind that developing passion often has small beginnings. Don't expect something massive to pop up immediately you start exploring this. They always have small beginnings. And God Himself takes pride in little beginnings, right? Small beginnings are very key. So you should enjoy that small beginning, invest in that small beginning. That starts from you getting out of your comfort zone. You need to begin to set time aside for examining topics outside of your normal routine. In other words, get out of your comfort zone. I can't stress this enough. You need to get out of your comfort zone. It can look a little bit stressful, it can be a little bit challenging. That means you are about to break through to something great in your life, right? Also, I would encourage you to go to the library. I'm not asking you to go to the library to borrow books, not at all, far from it. Although, if you choose to read or borrow a book or two, that is perfect. That is fine. But the reason I'm asking you to go to the library is for so that you can go to the library to browse, right? Go there to browse. Observe which topics jump out at you and which topics you feel drawn to. That's the reason you're going to the library. When you go to the library, you look at the genres there. Observe which ones jump out at you, or which ones you feel drawn to. Those are areas where your passion lies. And you are the only one that can discover this yourself. No coach can discover this for you. So you need to get out and go and start exploring. Set yourself out on this adventure, right? You can also browse an online, you can also browse a directory of online classes or community college classes. If you're in the UK or in America, you're lucky. There's so many community college classes um, available, offering online courses and even face-to-face courses. Well, after the pandemic, that is. Be adventurous and take a class you've always wondered about. If there's a particular class you've always thought about or you've always wondered about it, why don't you be adventurous and take those classes? Take that classes. Demo consequences. You have nothing to lose. You might love it or you might hate it. The worst is you drop out. And who says dropping out is a problem? It's never a problem. You don't like it, you let it go. But the fact is you tried. The problem is if you don't try, then that's a problem. You know, Failing to try is total failure. But when you try and fail, that's fine. You can always try again. You can always drop it and take another one, right? So remember, crossing things off that you don't really like can help you narrow down your field. It's important to cross these boxes off. Cross them off. You try this course, you don't like it, you're not feeling drawn to it. Cross it off. That means you don't have to worry about that one anymore. And then you think about something else. So it's important to go out and explore. Very, very important, right? If you have some level of expertise in a particular area, why don't you consider volunteering? right? If you think you've got a level of expertise in an area, volunteer to write a guest blog or post on the post article. Write an article for your local newspaper. Do something about it. If you like, I love talking to people and I love exploring, avenues to make something better. And that's why I don't find it really stressful writing about finding your passion, writing about purposes, talking about it, running my foundation. I love these things because that's what I love to do. And that's where my passion lies. So when I do it, it gives me pleasure. It makes me happy. It sets me on a different realm, if you want to say, right? So I would volunteer to do this anytime. I would volunteer to speak anywhere because this is my passion. So you need to find that thing, and once you found it, do it voluntarily, volunteer to teach what you know to others. Whatever you know, volunteer to teach it. That's the way to even learn, right? Because at the end of the day, the fact remains if we leave this planet, all our skills, all our knowledge are useless wherever we find ourselves, if we go to heaven or hell. You know, it's useless there. So why don't you teach everyone what you know? And that's what I say this every time, in every seminar, in every talk, in every speech. If you know something, share it because it's only useful to those who are here on this planet. You're not going to take it somewhere else. It's not going to be useful to you in heaven, so share it. Right? I'm a big fan of sharing things. So get out of your comfort zone. I can't stress that enough. Get out of your comfort zone. When you find yourself pondering on an area of passion, you could consider turning it into an income, right? You could consider turning it into an income if you want to. Think about the practical ways. Think about practical ways to strengthen your passion. That your passion is could be career worthy, if you will put it that way. How can you make your passion career worthy? It can be done. This can be done, definitely. What you need to do, right? If you're still pondering on areas of your passion, what you could do is number one, if you look at my screen, interview a person or two employed in your area of interest, right? Interview them, just have a chat with them. Someone who is employed in your area of interest. Find out the path they took to get there. Ask what is the biggest challenge they've faced. You know, ask them question. I'm sure if that person is really passionate about what they do, they're going to talk to you. They're going to share with you everything they know, well, most of the thing they know, how they've been able to, overcome challenges as well. Number two, ask them to intern or shadow someone who is currently working in that field. Offer to do it without pay and ask tons of questions. If you're volunteering, and I do this with all my volunteers, if you're volunteering for me, I'm expecting you to ask me as much questions as possible. I will show you everything I know. I will tell you everything I know. I will show you how I go about it. You understand? And that is the key to life. That is the key to success. I've been accused of sharing too much sometimes. But hey, of what use is it to me if I can't share it? So ask to intern, shadow someone who is currently in the field that you're looking to go into, and make sure you ask loads of questions. The third one is you can start by adding what you're passionate about as a side hustle, right? Whatever you're passionate about, you can start as a side hustle. Don't go quitting your job to do what you're passionate about. That is just not common sense, right? Start as a side hustle and see how it goes, to your side, have it as a side hustle to your full-time job, and then slowly allow it to grow into a business. Even when it goes into a business, don't quit your main job first. Then just wait. And when the time comes for you to quit your main job, it would be obvious to you, right? It will be obvious. So, number one, interview someone who is employed in that area of interest of yours. Ask to intern or shadow them, volunteer. or start adding your passion as a side hustle. You know, those are the things you can do to help develop your passion. Remember, I have said to you, small beginnings, small beginnings. Don't expect something massive immediately. Small beginnings. Right. Let's look at some of the online courses, online resources. What's available out there? Like I said at the beginning, you need to venture out. You need to explore what's out there. You need to go out, get out of your comfort zone, right? You know that there are resources online virtually. The resources online are actually boundless. And many of them are, you know what? Guess what? Free. FREE. They are free. Use the current economic situation to upskill yourself. You know, UK is still on lockdown. We've had a long term of lockdown back to back. You know, some of us are even living in a 2 week cycle when we went on lockdown, because if someone had coronavirus or if someone was unwell, you have to quarantine for 2 weeks and then go back, and if something happens again, you go back into isolation and all that. Look, this is the time for you to make use of this time, right? There's so many online resources out there, and there are tons of them. So use the current economic situation to upskill yourself. You know, there's sites like Coursera. I've gone on that site, and it looks quite interesting. There's so many courses on there that you could explore. I'm not asking you to do every single courses on this website, but you would know what you're drawn to. And you know what the good news is? If you don't like it, you drop out. No one's gonna hold you responsible. No one's gonna tie you into a contract. It's free, number one. You start doing it. If you like it, you carry on. If you don't like it, you try the next one until you find that thing, that one course that sits with you, that resonates with you rather. So there is there is New Skills Academy, there is the Khan Academy, there is Instructable, and you got LinkedIn, you got me, out there. All you have to do is just go on Google, and many of these educations are almost many of these education providers have almost every topic you can think of. The other day I was looking online and I found nail technician. I didn't know you could do a course to fix nails. I didn't know. That's how naive of me. But hey, it's up there. It's up there. You can actually go and learn almost anything and get a certificate for it as well, or get a diploma for it as well. So, what have you got to lose? Absolutely nothing, right? You can also Google free online resources and spend a few minutes scrolling through the results. Look for topics that arouses an emotion in you and select one or more, right? When you go into Google, there's so many courses coming out, bouncing back and forth. What you need to do is look at the ones that arouses an emotion inside of you, right? If you've already determined an area of interest, then that is perfect. That means you can always look for specific topics, which is fine. But if you haven't, just go out and explore. That's what day 4 is about. Explore, venture out, go shopping online, and it is free. Majority of them are free. Okay, so either way, there's always a free course you can start now, today, tonight, this very minute. There's always a free course a course you can start, and it's free. There's always something out there for you. All you have to do is look. We talked about laziness yesterday. So we can't have procrastination or laziness setting this time around. You need to go out there and do it and get off your backside and do what you have to do. You have nothing to lose. If you lose interest, move to another one. If you don't like the course you're on, move on. No one's asking you to get stuck in it. Move on to the one that you find interesting. You have nothing else to lose. Alternatively, what you could do, you see what free or low cost courses are offered through continuous education in your community. So go to your local community center There's always tons. The last time I went to my local community center before the lockdown, I was amazed at the amount of information there. And I wonder why it's not to this. And it's because they're not bothered. They're not willing to leave their comfort zone. If you go to your local community center, for those of you in the UK, there are so many information out there. There are so many charities that can actually help you, that can sit you down one to one, one on one, and channel you into the right direction. There's so many courses that you can do. So just go there if you don't want to go online. But the best is always to try online and see what are available, right? You see what free courses are available. Remember, you have a choice, and only you can make that choice. No one's going to make that choice for you. The choice is for you to make. You have a choice. So you can choose to sit down and do absolutely nothing, or you can choose to get out of your comfort zone and start exploring today. 10 years ago, where were you? If you're still where you were 10 years ago, then there's a big problem. You need to be speaking to someone, and you need to be making a difference. You need to be doing something. I can't stress this enough. You need to be doing something. You have absolutely nothing to lose. So why don't you give it a try today? Go online rather than spending your data on on social media, entertaining yourself, feeding yourself with junks, feeding your brains with junk. Try doing a new course, because at the end of the day, the people you're watching on social media, the entertainers, remember the word entertainers, that is their passion. That is what they have been called out to do, and they are fulfilling their purpose. What about you, the watcher? What are you going to do? So, well, that brings me to the end of today. So that's it for today. Tomorrow we will finish up with the idea of making room for your passion. Right? We need to make room for our passion. So see you tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe onto my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Erelu Sherry Adegbeson. I've actually got another YouTube channel, which is Sherry Speaks. You can choose either one, Erelu Sherry Adegbeson or Sherry Speaks. You can find me on Facebook. My Facebook name is Sherifat Adesobo. I am on Twitter, life underscore changes foundation. Instagram, life underscore changes foundation. Twitter is life underscore changes one. So find me on any of those platforms, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This keeps us going. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is what I love to do. This is my passion. So you know, help me fulfill my passion. I found my passion. Help me, because I'm trying to help as many people as I can find their passion and start running with it. So help me by encouraging me to continue to pursue my own passion as well. And the only thing you can do to help me is clicking on that subscribe button. So that's it for today. Till I see you on the final day, which is tomorrow. Remember, choose happiness, choose peace, choose to be peace wherever you go. Choose love and be determined to succeed. No matter what, be determined to succeed. God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.